If you want to see me swatch the Rustic Glam Palette by Dominique Cosmetics, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it is your first time here, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am on a little swatch fest here with Dominique Cosmetics palettes. I have swatched the Latte palette, I have swatched the Berries and Cream palette, and I am swatching the Rustic Glam palette. This one out of the three that I have had a chance to swatch over the last 2 years it's the most eclectic out of the bunch and the most conventional, what I would call the Latte palette. Berries and Cream, of course, kind of falls in between. Let me just show you this one. And this one is, from a color story, feels like the most foreign to me. And it's probably the reason that I have swatched this one, or am going to swatch this one last out of the three. And I do know that these three palettes that I've been talking about recently, the Latte, the Berries and Cream, and this one, the Rustic Glam, are no longer available at Dominique Cosmetics on her website. This one, I believe, is the one that is still available on Sephora Canada. I'm not sure about Sephora USA or elsewhere. But I'm very pleased to have it. And a big part of why I am pleased to have it is because of the mattes. I am really enjoying the mattes in the Dominique Cosmetics palettes. And so I'm probably going to gush over the mattes in this one as well. I could be wrong, but it does look like there are quite a few mattes, 2, 4, 6, 7 out of a 12-pan palette. So there are more mattes than there are shimmers, and not sure if there's anything beyond shimmers here. Let's see when we swatch what they are described as. Yeah, they don't have a breakdown anywhere in here. Okay, so let's get right in here. And I'm going to go, based on the fact that there are 12 shadows, I'm going to go in sets of 3s. So I'm going to start over here, 3, 3, and go down and finish the bottom row afterwards. And I'm so excited because I get to swatch mostly mattes to begin with. Dominique Cosmetics mattes are the reason that I bought these palettes to begin with. So I am very excited about the matte formula, evidently, and I look forward to swatching them for you. Like I said, this Rustic Glam is still available at Sephora Canada. So I'm going to do these first 3, and let's see what these look like. Oh, that's a nice, very light peach, very much like my skin tone. And I'm not looking at the names. Hang on, I will tell you. First one was Fringe. Next one is Evil Eye. And then I have Free Spirit. Oh, that is very light. Okay. Looks like a good brow bone highlight. Well, a matte color, but quite light. You can almost not see it on the finger. It's crazy. Okay, let's do a second go of these 3. So Fringe is like a light, medium beige. And then we've got Evil Eye, that's that very vivid blue. And then we have Free Spirit, which is a beige, a light beige, kind of a cream color. Really hard to see these, to be fair. Okay, that's building up a little bit. Very, very light peach. Almost looks like a corrector, concealer color. And Evil Eye. And then we have this very, very light one called Free Spirit. Kind of gets lost on my skin tone, but I think it would be a nice highlight color for someone with a deeper skin tone. I'm guessing. Come on camera. Can you see them? I hope you can. And the fingers. That blue is really quite dramatic, isn't it? For a light blue color, like light medium blue color, it draws attention, a lot of attention. And I think that that might be a nice lower lash line color if you're doing a neutral look on top. So something for me to keep in mind. Or if you have this palette and you haven't tried that, maybe you want to. So we've got the first 3 done. And now we are at these 3. And it feels to me like these 3 and these 3 go together, and then meaning it looks like these 2 are almost like pairings, and that these guys are like pairings. I feel like I haven't swatched them properly. Let me go down here and do these 3 right after these guys, and then go down 2, 2, and 2. I think that that is a better way of doing that because I don't think I have room. Yeah, I don't have room side by side on the first 3, so I feel like I've done a disservice to the arrangement in this palette. So let me do the bottom 3 under the first 3 that I did, as I mentioned. Oh boy, wow, that is an orange. That is so pretty, all 3 of those. Okay, so this is the 4th shadow. That is beautiful. Beautiful. And that one as well. Those 2 would make a very nice look just on their own, maybe with this one as well. And the 3rd color. Oh, that is very orange. Lala, very orange. Almost like between an orange and a peach color. Okay, and I'm going to go a second time. Look at that finger in the middle. It's like kind of molten orangey gold. It's beautiful, or bronzy gold. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And how soft the mattes are, I can't even fully express. It's just, ugh. That second one is like molten metal. It truly is. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay. With these palettes, I have to say, why didn't I swatch them sooner? So berries and cream I had swatched. I thought I had, but I wasn't sure. And yeah, I can confirm I had already done the swatching. But they're just such a pleasure to dip your finger into. They're just so nice. Okay, so the this one is definitely quite flaky, but we've got half the palette here. And the fingers again, and the fingers I'm always drawn to show you on camera because I feel like it's more like the curvature of the eye as opposed to just a straight forearm, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to wipe these fingers off, and then we're going to do the by twos that I was mentioning earlier, and I wish I had done the top and bottom pairing beforehand, but you know, better late than never as far as showing some pairings. And I think that you'll agree these 2 go together, these 2 and these 2. Of course you could do other combos, but I think they'll be good to swatch side by side, or yeah, side by side. They're top to bottom in the palette, but they'll be side by side on the forearm. So these next 2 are Cactus and Wonderlust. So Cactus and Wonderlust, and Cactus kind of goes with my nail polish. That was not planned. Okay, so here's Cactus, which I like. I like this color. And then Wonderlust. Somehow I thought they would go better together. This one would look nice as a topper for this one, kind of like what I have on my ring finger and pinky for nail polish. It looks like they would go together. Funny how that works. Okay, so again, we have Cactus and Wonderlust. This is Wonderlust. Should be self-explanatory, but don't want to leave anybody wondering. Okay, Cactus is a bit of a problematic matte. So I'm actually going to go in one last time, but I think that what's on the finger is more indicative of what it would look like on the eye. Somehow it's just not transferring to the forearm quite well. Yeah, it's acting a little weird on the forearm, but so we will see how that works. I'm just going to go one more time on here. Yeah, this is a different, it does not look the same as what I was expecting. Okay, now we have another blue that we're going to go to next, but I think you'll agree that this blue that I swatched earlier and this blue are quite different. So I'm expecting to see quite a bit a difference with this swatch, and we're going to do this pairing right now. So Dreamcatcher, which has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and Moonchild, that looks like a night sky. Oh, oh, look at these two. Nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think this one was Dreamcatcher. I can't remember. Yeah, Dreamcatcher. I'm always scared of making a mistake. So Dreamcatcher and Moonchild. I just recently swatched a color like this, an eyeshadow like this, and I really, really liked it. Look at that, right? Okay, let me swatch a second time. These are definitely not colors that I would gravitate toward, but I mean, they just make me want to play though. They really do. They're really neat. Okay. This one is effortless. It looks so good. That could definitely be a one and done shadow. Really neat. I really like that pairing a lot. Okay, and we have the last two. These down here. So let's see what those look like. Wildflower and Gypsy. Oof. That is a loaded name. Okay, so we've got this light pink, Wildflower, and Gypsy. And I hope I'm not offending anyone by using that name. Okay, and the two fingers, and let me go in a second time. It's a very pretty pairing, no question. They'd certainly go together. Just trying to pick up the kick up here. Okay, and let's go and swatch this one again. Okay, so that is Rustic Glam. I think it's quite an eclectic gathering of colors. I'm still confused about this one. It goes really well with my nail polish, but I don't know if I'm going to like applying it. I do see how these two could go together. I see how the blues can go together. Definitely these two, definitely these two. I do certainly see the benefit of these, and I also see the benefit of these two very light colors as transition shades and whatnot. I am not super excited by this color story in any way, shape, or form. Compared to the Berries and Cream and compared to the Latte palette, both also from Dominique Cosmetics, the Rustic Glam does not excite me as much. So I'll be very curious to see what kind of looks I end up making with or creating with this palette. Yeah, I feel like that the mattes feel amazing. I say that for every Dominique Cosmetics palette that I have, that I swatch, which is 3 now. And yeah, let's just see how it translates to looks on the eye, and we'll go from there. If you have favorite combos from the Berries and Cream, the Latte Palette, and the Rustic Glam from Dominique Cosmetics. Please let me know what you think. Also, for the 2 latest palettes that she has on her site, the 6-pan Berries palette, I don't know what it's called, and then the other one, which I think is around 15 shades. I would love to know if you have tried any of those 2 more recent palettes of hers, what you think of them. The Celestial palette from Dominique Cosmetics is one that I missed out on, but the color story didn't speak to me as much as the 3 that I have. If you have thoughts on the Celestial something palette, let me know as well. I'd be curious to know what you thought of that color story and how it performed. With that, I will say thank you so much for watching this swatches video. I hope you enjoyed the swatches and the commentary, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. But for now, take care.